Interesting halacha. We know that if somebody isn't sure whether or not they made a bracha or not, they don't make the bracha. Now, if I take a cup of water and I take a drink and then I'm not sure if I made a shahakol or not, I don't repeat shahakol. I don't say shahakol. And the reason for that logic is that we say suffik brachos lahakel. That whenever we have a doubt about brachos, we are lenient on the matter. And that's except for Berchas HaMazon, except for benching, and some people say except for Berchas HaTorah, the brachos in the morning on the Torah. The logic behind it is that by saying a bracha unnecessarily, you're saying God's name in vain, which is a serious Torah prohibition. And when faced with maybe I'm going to be eating without making a bracha, or faced by I might be saying God's name unnecessarily, the fear of saying God's name unnecessarily, and that's a sign of disrespect to God, is much greater and much more significant than not saying a bracha and maybe benefiting from this world without saying a bracha. It's interesting because it's pitting essentially stealing from God, which is eating without a bracha, against the idea of not taking God's name and God himself seriously enough. Something to think about.